matchup is going to be the LA Clippers versus the Golden State Warriors. Now, this right here has the implications of a high competitive basketball game. From start to finish, it is going to go back and forth. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, it is going to be competitive. This is an inside preview inside of a crystal ball that we're going to see that these two teams are going to play each other not once, not twice, not three times. They're going to play each other a total of 4 times. Now, the Clippers already beat the Lakers in their first matchup, which was a shock because I said the Lakers should have won the game, which they should have, but I guess LeBron James didn't feel like scoring 30 or 40 points, and Anthony Davis wasn't exactly 100%. He played, but he wasn't 100%. And Dwight Howard looked nice in that game. However, they're going against the Golden State Warriors that are still reserved on injury. You know, Klay Thompson is going to miss most of the NBA season, so that's already problem number 1. Number 2, you got Draymond Green, you got Stephen Curry, you lost Andrew Iguodala, so that's another problem for Golden State. And to me, Stephen Curry is going to have to step up real big and drop 35, 40 points tonight if he wants to prove that the Golden State Warriors is still the team to beat. Like, okay, you lost in your NBA Finals twice, you won 3 championships, now you're going to have to prove on a big national stage, are you still the same Stephen Curry that we saw in the past 4 NBA Finals? So he's going to have to prove that tonight. Draymond Green is going to have to prove he is still the best defensive player in the NBA. He's still going to have to prove that. And I'm sure Steve Kerr, the coach, is going to have to make a lot of big-time adjustments because you're not just facing the LA Clippers. You're facing a super-powered team that's got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and that little point guard that took on the Warriors and almost cost the Warriors, I think, the second game matchup. In the second round, he almost cost the Warriors to lose that series. So they have 3 players on the Clippers that can actually be enough of a challenge for the Warriors. Now, Stephen Curry is going to have to drop the first 10 points in the first quarter, and this is going to be a problem because he's going to have to stay in the game for 4 quarters. So now he's in the same situation as LeBron James. If he takes a break, the Clippers might score 30, 40, 50 points. This one, I think it's going to be 110, 115. Might even go into overtime because it's a high-scoring game. It's going to go back and forth. The first quarter is going to be all Golden State. The second quarter, the Clippers are going to have it. The third quarter, Golden State. And then the fourth quarter, it's going to be a little bit of both. And it's going to be hard to just straight out say the Warriors win because they're in Golden State. It ain't that simple. Now, the Clippers might take a second win and probably go, I say, if they win tonight's game, they might go undefeated for 10 games. Like, they might win 10 games in a row and go undefeated. If the Warriors can somehow maintain their offense and their defense rotation and not crack under pressure, because the Clippers can run in transition. After I saw what they did to the Lakers, they can run in transition. They have a transition game. And Golden State also has a transition game, but there's no Klay Thompson. So who's going to be running with Draymond Green and Stephen Curry? Them two can stay in the game all day, but Kawhi Leonard can drop 30, 35, 40 points. That little point guard can drop 30 points. Paul George can drop 20 points. That's the problem right there. So the Clippers might win 2 games in a row and be 2-0, and then by 10 or 15 or 20 games into the season, they might be undefeated. The Clippers might win 10 games and have a 10-game winning streak. So this also is what happens if they make the playoffs. We're going to find out between the Lakers and the Warriors who is the Clippers going to face in the second round or in the third round of next year's NBA playoff matchup of 2020. And that'd be funny if these two teams play each other on Christmas. Think about it. They might make the Lakers or the Warriors face the Clippers on Christmas Day, and again, they might insert some type of rivalry. Now, they did okay in the game, but I think this game might turn into a rivalry game. Like, this might be a chance for Stephen Curry to showcase why Draymond Green might try to turn this into a rivalry game, because he might use the excuse of, well, the Warriors need the motivation, which is going to lead to some technical fouls, and Kawhi Leonard going to show out and show why he chose LA over the Toronto Raptors, which I know that's going to be a really anticipated game. Like, if you think tonight's game is anticipated, wait until you see what happens with Toronto Raptors versus the LA Clippers. Now, that will be the most watched anticipated game. That will be Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers versus Kyrie Irving and Kyrie Leary and the Toronto Raptors. Now, that's going to be a matchup to watch that's anticipated. Until then, peace.